your local weather authority forecast.
It's another morning of milder conditions compared to the last. This is a live look at the Tulsa City on your Thursday morning. Camera shaking just a little bit. Still dark out there, but the city lights highlighting some clouds. Low-level clouds, not producing any rainfall for now, but that might change much later today and into tomorrow. And before then, we're going to be seeing a warming trend, but then we're going to be seeing a cooler trend. So we're going to be seeing fluctuating temperatures and a big weather pattern change. Satellite and radar not showing too much thick cloudiness across the basin, but if you look closely enough at times, we have seen some clouds move from the northern tier closer to the eastern basin. So that's something that we're going to continue to see throughout the day today. And by the way, we still need the rainfall. The latest update within the drought monitor does still show those reds, the second worst form of drought in the northern tier of the basin. Extreme drought from Hobbs all the way closer towards Big Spring, but no longer any drought conditions in the heart of the basin. The next update comes within the next couple of hours, and because we did see rainfall earlier this weekend in parts of the basin, we could be seeing even more beneficial drought monitor updates to come within the next update especially. And even next week we could be seeing more beneficial updates because of rainfall to come in parts of the basin, but it may be in the form of thunderstorms later this evening, tonight, into very early tomorrow morning. A marginal risk of severe weather from La Mesa all the way closer towards Big Spring, even a slither of slight risk of severe weather in the northeastern tier of the basin indicates that there could be small hail, strong wind gusts, flash flooding potentially. A very low chance of that, especially in Midland and Odessa, but does not mean we won't be seeing thunderstorms. It just means that we won't be seeing as high of a risk of severe weather. Before then, likely to be rain-free and pretty muggy and very warm later in the day, warming up to 79, low temperature at 59. Currently hovering right around the 60-degree mark, so way above normal temperatures, with rain possible later in the day today, with mostly cloudy skies dominating the basin. I think this futurecast is not quite showing that clouds later in the day today, but nonetheless, we could be seeing it move from west to east with high rain chances in northern and eastern areas. If you look closely enough near Lubbock, those green dots appearing on that futurecast, those green dots could be in the form of thunderstorms overnight and very early tomorrow morning. Low temperatures still very mild, only in the 50s and 60s. As I mentioned, a slight rain chance, those winds out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So either way, it's going to be very windy. Temperatures will eventually be dropping, and those winds will start to shift a little bit more from the west and northwest later overnight and into tomorrow morning. Tracking these temperatures, 50s and 60s to start for most of the basin, 40s near Marfa, warming up in the upper 70s and low to mid 80s, very close to the lower 90s near the Rio Grande, so a late summer-like warmth across the basin for early November. Today, cooling off in the mid to upper 60s for many locations by midnight. These are likely our high temperatures, folks, for tomorrow in the Midland and Odessa area, and those blues and greens are coming closer toward the western basin overnight and into tomorrow morning. 30s and 40s in western areas, 50s and very lower 60s in eastern areas. And tomorrow, likely to be a much chillier one. 66 degrees, that's a high temperature likely at midnight, low to mid 60s during the day. Rain departing later in the day, drier but windy. Those winds out of the west at 20 to 30 miles per hour. As we head into the weekend, it'll eventually be warming up and drying out, but again, we're going to be seeing those temperatures fluctuate a lot and those winds pick up a lot as well.